Hi, and welcome to this video. I am Peter. I am building custom scale model cars and RC cars for customers or for myself. In this video I'm going to change the appearance of this Mark 6 Golf GTI and I'm going to make it drivable again. It already was remote controlled, but the transmitter was missing. I bought this car at a local thrift shop and I decided to make it RC again, just with a cheap RC car I use for the electronics. Nothing really fancy, but just a little side project of mine. At first I was thinking about swapping the body on this toy RC car. But later on I decided to only take the electronics and the transmitter to make the Golf drivable again. And when you're new at my channel, please like, share, comment and subscribe and put on your notifications bell. And please watch my whole video, you help me a lot. The toy car I am using for this build is nothing really fancy, it's just a cheap toy. But it's much wider than the Golf and a little bit longer. So let's take the cheap toy RC car apart and let's reuse the electronics in the Golf. And I'm going to reuse the 3.7 volt battery in the Golf and make it fit in the original place. But first let's take the old electronics out of the Volkswagen. So, when everything was out, I am going to fit the other electronics from the cheap toy RC car in the Golf. It's not proportional, no fancy steering, no fancy throttle and braking, but it will do the job. And it drives again, and that's the most important part. Next step is to take the body from the Golf apart, take off all the loose parts and make it ready for another paint. The body didn't need much work, so it was a light sanding, and yeah, after that I put on some primer. And please like, share, comment, subscribe, put on your notifications bell if you're liking this video. And after primer it was time for its new color. I had 4 choices: blue metallic, just a normal blue, yellow and this color, and I decided to go for this purple metallic. The color is from a car from another build from the past. It's called Plum Purple Metallic. It's from Ford. This was after 3 layers of purple paint, and after this I put on some clear coat. I think it turned out superb. I was letting it dry for about 24 hours and after this I'm going to reinstall all the parts. And when we're at it, I decided to put in some LED lights, just to make it a little bit more realistic. So I drilled some holes in the rear, and at the front I didn't have to do much, because in the light buckets there were already holes for the lights. The little ESC already had some points to solder the LED lights wiring on. So now that was finished, we can lower the car, because this was really ugly. I just shortened the mounting points from the body on the chassis. No fancy stuff, but it works. I am loving this color. This model didn't came with real windows, so I decided to make the windows from vinyl. And I hand painted some details on the car and put on the mirrors and every other part. And the original exhaust. And I painted the front grille in the bumper black. And with this, the project already is coming to an end. It was about 2 days work. I don't know what I'm going to do with this car. Maybe I just put it on the shelf at my house. And with this, the project is finished. A little project, just a cheap toy RC car, but with some special touches, like the paint, and of course it's drivable. And it really doesn't drive bad, I think, for a toy car. I want to thank you for watching this video, and please, I can't stress this enough, but if you're liking this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe, put on your notifications bell, and maybe I see you the next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.